Hello, 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 beautiful humans. I just wanted to come to you from the White House in America. This is actually how small it is. It's really not that big. It's pretty sad how they make it appear so much bigger. There's a lot going on here today. I'm actually going to face you and see this when I'm talking. So, what I'm coming here today for is the USA has predominantly liked to call itself the free world. I'm here to tell you this White House here no longer represents a free world. I would like to put that here. And those of you, if you're watching and you are like, Colleen, you've totally lost it. The free world, global citizenship, the free world where 80% of the world isn't living in poverty, the free world where you have New Zealand's Prime Minister, first pregnant woman, I think, almost in any developed nation to be elected. When you have people like Angela Merkel, when you have people like the guy in France, when you have Costa Rica, all of these beautiful countries committing to things of making the world a better place, it's more sustainable, and you have the USA that has a guy that's in the White House that said, as long as I'm rich, I can blah, blah, blah in the down there area. I want to be politically correct on here, so I'm not going to say, but he has said so many things about women. He has divided the country. He's created a war, actually, on the U.S. Land. If you don't believe me, look at how many deaths we've had. I'm not going to state numbers on here because I don't want to freak people out, but if you actually look at the number of deaths that's occurred of gun violence on the USA this year, it's more than some civil wars that are occurring in other countries. This here, I'm coming on to share with you, is no longer the free world. And if you want to know what it's going to look like, it's going to look like no borders, no nations, no gender. It's going to be divine masculinity and divine femininity. You can be a balance of both to get where you desire. There's not going to be race. There will be ethnic or like where you're from, but there will no longer be you have to state that as a way to separate you. Now, why I wanted to come on and share this with you today is because this is something that stands really dear to my heart, that so many people think that this represents the free world. And the free world, freedom, comes from within. And I know if you're watching this, I know if you're connected to me, you desire freedom for everyone. You desire freedom for yourself first, but then you desire to make an impact. This does not represent freedom. This represents a place of scarcity, a place of division, and oneness is our natural state. Being one with ourselves and being one with the world is our natural state. And I will be taking political stances on here more as I'm talking about oneness in the world and sharing even what Jordan, Queen Ronnie is doing to help women who are in poverty, children who are in poverty continue their education. I will be sharing more, absolutely, what Greece is doing to take on refugees in the world to sacrifice their own economy. The USA is not doing that. This White House is not doing that. This does not represent freedom. The freedom that comes from within, the freedom of the future, the freedom of where we're going is global citizenship. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're going with your life, whatever your passion and purpose is, if you're connected with me, I know you desire to make a global impact. I know you desire that. And this does not represent global impact. This represents 365 million people, which is not even an ounce in the world. There's 65 million refugees right now, 65 million displaced people in the world right now. 65 million. That's bigger than most countries. And there's a new displaced person every 2 minutes. That means that at the rate that it's growing, there's going to be more people that don't have any citizenship. They can't be in their country due to a civil war than the majority of countries have. Nigeria will be surpassing the USA. It's the third most populated country in 2030. I want you to listen to this live. I want you to resonate with this live with an open heart. I'd like you to share this live, and I'd like you to remember, freedom starts from within. Freedom starts from your truth. Freedom starts with your heart. There will not be a flag of red, white, and blue. There'll be a flag of every single color in the country. Every single color to represent every single human being. Yeah. Just letting you know, I'll be the leader of this global citizenship. I have Global Citizen University launching very soon of what this looks like, how to get visas, how you'll be traveling, how to impact the world globally with you just being you. You don't need to do it as massively as a country, but by you simply being you can impact so many people, more than you even realize. By you being connected to me in this moment, you can impact thousands at this time, and I'm going to show you exactly how that can happen with these 4 pillars. But I'm coming to you from this place because I never want to forget this moment, and I want you to know that this is the future. The future is oneness. The future is global citizenship. The future is we are co-creating in every single nation to lift the 80% of people living in poverty. We are stopping displaced people. We are stopping civil wars. We're stopping gun violence. Letting you know this is the future. This is the future. And I know that if you are connected, you do not want to be left behind. You do not want to be left behind. I know that if you're connected in this moment, you desire to make an impact. You desire to be global. You desire to understand how to do these things. I'm going to teach you exactly how you can do that. Exactly how you can do that just by being you. Just by being you. So, anyway, coming to this space because this is the future. The future is now. Resignate. Freedom. Resignate truth. And this is all data. This is all facts. This will not represent freedom. Freedom will be represented by hearts, by oneness, by love. It doesn't represent one country. It represents a global movement of freedom. Represents a global truth. This does not represent freedom. Freedom represents in your heart, following your dreams and making them a reality to make this a better world. I want you to remember that. Freedom comes from within. Freedom comes from everyone uniting. Freedom comes from within every country. Freedom comes from within you, going within yourself and creating an empire that impacts every country. Freedom does not mean one country. No. True freedom is when you empower others to be free. True freedom is when you're lifting others up. True freedom was when you're opening your arms to create that space. This isn't even a Republican or a Democrat. I'm not even saying like just give money away. I'm saying true freedom is when you allow, when you create a space for others to rise. True freedom doesn't stop at a land. It doesn't stop in a boundary. True freedom exists everywhere. So, global citizenship. This resonates with you. Drop me some hearts, comments, message me. What is global citizenship? The passport is not here yet. It's not in the physical, but we will have passports as global citizens very shortly within this lifetime. So remember this video, remember this space. I will be one of the leaders in the leadership board of this. You all are amazing humans that are here to do a massive impact, and you are here to be the future, to empower everyone to be free, to empower every single person to rise, regardless of race, gender, ethnicity, or border. Freedom is not one country. Freedom is from a heart within and empowering our hearts to rise.